Otherwise, you're not going to buy in. And I think FMS at a baseline level is a really great tool for that. And then that, for me, was very organic in seeing the connections between CST and these sort of simple, right? These simple movements that were corrective, and then realizing that CST, going from simple to compound to complex and more circular in nature, addressing all ranges of motion. Like, I really felt like the blend between corrective strategies with FMS into CST was easy for me. And I just started seeing CST. Scott really helped me understand how, and I'm still learning, but it really has helped me see how, the basic flow fit movements or the regressed mobility drills, they are the assessment themselves. And I may not assign point values to it. I may not give you a score at the end, but as a coach, I'm watching your movement. I'm more than that, I'm listening to your breathing, and I'm hearing your compensations happen as I'm assessing you through certain mobility drills. And then I know exactly what we need to work on, what we can push, what we need to hold back on, what your boundaries are for that day, so that we keep you, optimizing the adaptation that we're trying to get and not just pushing you towards breakdown and injury. So I could geek out on it, but I just think it was I'm so thankful that I learned FMS, because I think it opened my mind to understanding the value of what TacFit and what Scott's work really does.
What was it like grabbing a club belt for the first time?
Oh man.
Do you remember that day?
Yeah, I think Summer Huntington was the person who introduced me to the club, because she had them. She's the only person I knew who did CST at the time, and in Bellingham, it's a tight community, and so she actually ended up renting my studio for a time, or not renting it, just using it, because she moved back from New York, and we got connected, and she's like, hey, I would love to show you club bells, and I would love to show you. She's an expert at yoga, and so, and I really wasn't well versed at all in any form of yogic practice, and I was like, great, I can teach you, some strength, like take some of your strength or some of your movements and strengthen them. I can teach you a little bit more of like strength and conditioning principles, and we just started blending, and she brought clubs into the studio for the first time, and probably like anybody, I just totally underestimated how heavy they would be. Thought they were bats, and
they still call it bats, right?
Yeah.
Joey Diaz, I was telling you, Joey Diaz always, when I was using those bats.
Yeah, right. I know, like all the guys.
Fire station.
Same thing. The fire department. Yeah, they're like, what's the bat for? And it looks like it wouldn't be heavy, right? And so somebody sees me swinging it, and they're like, oh yeah, I could do that. And I'm like, well, why don't we start with just grip it, and let's control, a cast or something. Right. And then all of a sudden, with that displaced center of mass and the weight at the top, and you start to realize, how complex that tool really is. And I don't remember anything but being impressed with it, honestly. Like, I think it lit me up really quick. Just like this, I feel so much that I don't.
What was the first movement that you did? Remember?
I think it was a cast. I think it was just a simple order position shoulder cast. Yeah.
Open your mind up to, yeah, it's nice. 'Cause now the guys lift like barbells, but they totally use all the barbells now and all the tools. But I'm not sorry, they use the club bells now too, right? So it's really nice. It opens up their mind, and like, oh, you're strong, because in jiu-jitsu, right, you have to be like not just strong on one plane, but you have to be able to twist and be strong. Like I think in life, right, you have to be be able to do that.